Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Original Campaign.
How can I
This
help?
is Big Los, and I spent some time off camera leveling up the rest of my characters. So we're going to head on to Port Last, and we're going to take Grobnar with us. Because that is the only way to initiate a conversation with some of these gnomes that live there. So here we are, Port Last. And we have a new person who's popped up here, this woman. Her name is Light of Heavens. And according to this, she's in, I want to say Asimar? I know I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. Is it Asimar? I don't know, but before we talk to her, we're going to drink a bunch of potions that are going to buff us up. And we don't need to do it off camera.
Yes.
Because we're just not going to put that many buffs on. And we are going to put Awaken back in Eleni's spellbook because for some reason she's going to unsummon Reptar because she's going to be briefly taken out of my immediate party. So Light of Heavens asks us a cryptic question and we say, yeah, we do want to destroy the King of Shadows. So she says, well, I have to test you, so fight me. So we're going to do that. So after we initiate the battle, we are going to rub this invisibility ring. That way we can get a sneak attack. Because she has something that's giving her damage reduction of 10, and I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a racial thing. I think you only get resistances to like fire and cold and electricity 5 for being that race. So we have to hit at least an 11 in order to do any damage to her, but it looks like we had no trouble doing that. And now our party has joined back up, and as you can see, Reptar got unsummoned. So next time we're able to rest or go between maps, we're going to have to put that Awaken spell back on him. So now that we're here, let's go talk to these gnomes who don't make any sense when they speak. They kind of remind me of the Lantas back in Hard Nova. If any of you watched my Hard Nova LP, back on their home world of Varen. Yes, they speak and it sounds like English, but it's a bunch of gibberish. Yeah, I think you got a good point, Kelgar. Okay, so we have to talk to them a couple more times, and make sure you got Grobnar in your party. And you won't be able to initiate this until Act 3. After Grobnar has mentioned the Wendersnaven. And I think San was right, I think it only exists in their heads. And actually, they do kind of sound like how Kelgar talks during a Kelgar cutscene. Oh no, not Kelgar, I should say Grobnar. Their names are kind of similar, Grobnar, Kelgar. Okay, Grobnar. Does the Wendersnaven exist? Yes. Okay, how do you know? You are not sure. So now we have to ask them a yes or no question. So where are the Wendersnaven is not a yes or no question. So we'll ask them the directions. Are they east of here? Yes with a question mark. Actually no, so kind of yes. So they're sort of east, but not due east, I'm guessing. So this is getting us nowhere. And then all of a sudden they said, I wonder why they didn't ask for the map. And then they said, I don't know. And we'll ask for the map. But they won't give it to us. So let's ask if they'll show the map. Yes. Okay. So, Grobnar takes a look at it. Can you make anything out of it? Oh, it's not a map. It's a riddle. Okay. Yes, you did say it was a riddle. So what was it? Am I asking you that as a riddle? No, I'm asking you it for real. The answer is you don't know. So, man, these gnomes are just full of crap. But now we have a strange clearing over there, but now we're going to head on over to Ember. And we're just going to skip the actual part of going into the well, and we'll just appear in the well. And then we will go past these goblins because we have Grobnar in our party. Seems like a appropriate time to come back here so we can retrieve something that he needs. So we'll just wend our way back to that glowstone cavern. Now if you click on the glowstone, all of the goblins will attack you. And they really don't give you hardly any XP at all, so there's really no point to doing that. They do have magical powers, and they are kind of a pain in the butt. So, just don't do it. Unless you're an evil character, and then that's just what you do. Okay, so here's the glowstone. But we want to go to this little pool over here. And that initiates Grobnar saying something. So he can recognize something in the waters that no one else can. Kind of like the Wendersnaven as well, isn't it? Where is Grobnar? It's way back there. Okay, so he got a vial of some of this water. He says it's going to help him inscribe the runes on the construct's outer plates.
Me?
Get it moving again. You know what?
Yes.
I don't think you really have that good of equipment, but we do have all this equipment that we had from Chandra. Maybe we can give it to you. In fact, I think we can give you everything here. I think you can equip all of it. Including that elven chainmail, if it's made of mithril.
Everyone, follow me!
Yeah, you're only wearing Zakan's amulet. I'm sure if we gave you that amulet in natural armor, it should prove useful. Okay, Boots of the Sun Soul +1. Yeah, I think you should keep that for right now. Yeah, you're not wearing a cloak. I guess you can put on that drow cloak. Enable you to cast darkness. Although darkness was one of the spells that I had picked for Grobnar. So he could cast it as a bard. You could even use that short sword.
Me?
Although you wielding it would make it look like a long sword. You look silly in that. But it does raise your armor class. I guess we could put that cloak as a quick key. That gives you a free casting of darkness at least once. Let's see.
I believe
Anything
so.
else? I guess not. Alright, so let's make our way
Yeah?
to the end of the cave. Yeah, maybe I'll give you the rest of the stuff.
Everyone, follow me!
Oh, you're having trouble holding on to that? Well, I guess Kelgar can hold on to your armor and we'll sell it. Alright, now you kind of look like
Follow along.
Bilbo Baggins, even though he was a hobbit. Oh, looks like I went into the wrong cavern. I went into Kistrel's cave. Oops. Yep. I'm gonna have to turn around. We couldn't go to Duskwood on the map for some reason, so I'm gonna check to see if we can actually go there if we wanted to. Okay, and remember this ore? We already clicked on it previously, but if you hadn't gotten it, this is your opportunity to come back here and get it. Wait a minute, why are you going the other way? I thought I clicked on the exit. Okay, why aren't you going into the exit? What's up with that? So we can't go to Duskwood? Oh, we can. Oh, okay, it was just messing up. Alright. So I guess we can make another appearance at Duskwood. If we wanted to. Let's go over here and see if Lissa is still there. It looks like she disappeared, but all her dire animals are still here. It doesn't look like there's any way to make them attack or anything like that. Man, that dire bear looks like something out of prehistoric days. Like those giant 6-foot sloths or something. Okay, well, Lissa's disappeared. I don't know where she went. So I guess we'll just go back to the world map. And then we'll make our way to the Merchant Quarter in Neverwinter. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, wait. Let's go to the Strange Clearing first. That's right. Might as well.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something strange about this place.
Cauldron calling the kettle black, I think.
Alright, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to put the buffs on. And we'll meet you back here in a few minutes. Because it will take a little bit of time. Okay, we're back. And we have put on all the buffs. Now we're prepared for anything. Not really sure what's going to happen, but now we have something to tell Guyven of the road. There's like 4 things you can tell Guyven of the road, and that would be the 3rd one.
I've heard of the poet this journal belongs to. He was relentless. The relentless poet, in fact. He disappeared many, many years ago. It seems the orcs stripped the body. There doesn't seem to be anything left. Ow, 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 I stubbed my toe on something.
No, you didn't. You didn't even move your foot.
You know, I don't see anything on the ground I could have stepped on. Unless, well, just as I suspected. I couldn't see it because it's invisible. Here, look at this. See? It appears to be an invisible instrument of some sort. Just lying around where anyone could have stepped on it and damaged it. Shameful. I wonder if it still works. Well, only one way to find out. Are
you freaking serious?
How can you say that after what you just heard? Did you hear those lingering tones? The way the notes seem to float in the air? This instrument is able to take even the simplest breaths and turn them into beautiful music. Why? The invisibility. The music. Why didn't I think of it before? This must be a Wendersnaven instrument.
I've heard sweeter music come out of my ass.
I am somewhat sorry for leading you on this rabbit chase, but, well, perhaps this amazing find is actually a gift. The Wendersnaven's way of helping us.
No, it's not. It's a bunch of garbage.
Well, goodbye, Wendersnaven, wherever you are. And Thank you so much for the gift.
Now what? Oh, now we're being attacked by some orcs who have ambushed us. They've lured us into a trap. Okay, so these orc shamans are going to be the most dangerous. They can stun your characters and have them grapple. I guess they cast Bigby's clenched fist or something like that. So this is not an easy battle by any means because of that fact. So we're gonna try to
More have come to block our path.
Cast some offensive spells. I guess we can cast Gate. Could summon in a demon or devil. And I guess you could do a knockdown, Kelgar. And you're doing Inspire Courage. Oh yeah, that blank spot, that's the Wender Kazoo. That's the supposed instrument that he found. So it actually gives you all of this stuff. I'm not really sure how it works, but it does. You know, for something that doesn't exist. So I guess we'll put that as one of the quick keys. It's got 50 charges on it. So let's see. We'll do darkness on them, and then we're invisible now. Now we can get a sneak attack maybe on this orc shaman.
Enemies are near.
Yeah, why don't you attack, Eleni, or cast something on somebody? And Javi, what are you gonna do? Cleaner ally.
Let's have at it. Take that.
Oh, that's all bad now. The captain has been dazed. He's got some sort of big bees on him. Can't move, and neither can Kelgar. Oh, this is not going good.
Of course.
Eleni, why don't you do something to the shaman?
Let us press the attack.
And why isn't Reptar doing anything? That's what I'd like to know. What, he's invisible so you can't do anything? Oh, he's dead now. I guess your Creeping Doom did something. Why isn't Reptar moving? It doesn't say that he has anything holding him.
Enemies are near. Let us press the attack.
Maybe it's because Reptar has too many buffs on him. He's got like 12 of them that I can see, so it doesn't show that he's dazed or anything. But right now, everyone is dazed, except for Giabi. Yeah, why don't you cast harm on somebody? Where are the shamans at? Okay, there it is. What?
They're wallowing
So what's wrong with Giabi? It doesn't say. And it doesn't say what's wrong with Grobnar either. We throw an ice storm? No, not allowed in your current state. What? What was cast on them? Some type of big bees or something? See, this is bad where you can't even counterattack at all and you're just sitting duck. Do we go invisible? No, we can't do anything. See, I click on invisibility and then it has that little weight icon and it doesn't disappear. Oh great, there goes Kelgar. Oh, there goes Giabi. This is going really bad. We need some of these things to be worn off. See, look, she keeps falling down every time I try to move anywhere. So does the captain. Oh, okay, Reptar finally can move. Yeah, now he's gonna be taking care of these orcs. Okay, looks like that last shaman is visible. Why don't we do like a gem of seeing? Oh, are you trying to do a big bees on me again? I saw a hand there. Come on, man. Alright. Finally took care of all these guys. Now we get our fallen comrades back. And we get all the gems, and now let's see what we got over here. Light shield +1. I guess we could sell that. Oh, did I forget an orc over here? Okay, we got a gem, a potion, and some gold. Now, there's some ore over here, so don't forget this. You want to come over here and click on it before you leave. That way you can report it to Penton or Kalindra and get some money. And then afterwards you get some ore. Now, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. So what is this? Journal of the Relentless Poet. He was searching for the Wendersnaven, but he was attacked by orcs. That's what was written on the last page. I guess kind of reminiscent of Lord of the Rings when they were in the Mines of Moria. Alright, we don't have to rest, we just have to leave, because as soon as we go from one area to the next, it will be as if they had rested. So now we're going to go to the Merchant Quarter. And look up here, it's Light of Heavens again. What are you doing here? Well, before we ask, why don't we rebuff again?
I am listening.
This time we'll cast spells instead of drinking potions. Drinking potions should be typically reserved for when you're just by yourself. Otherwise, it makes more sense to use your party members to do it.
I believe so.
Okay, that should be enough buffs. Yeah, I did find you again. Okay, so this is the second time you find her out of 3. Okay, so now she says she's not going to hold back as much as she did earlier, so...
Yeah.
Alright. We'll just do the same thing as before. Go invisible. That enables us to attempt to get some sneak attacks on her. Which gives enough damage to overcome that damage reduction 10 chance. Most of the damage that I do gets absorbed. Yeah, we did prevail, didn't we? Okay, now she's leaving. And we gotta meet up with her a third time. Now what's going on here is Neverwinter is evacuating, everyone's going to port last. So we can't go to Black Lake, and we can't go to the docks. And we can't visit Pap, he's gone already, but there are some other little stands that have opened up, so let's check them out. Unfortunately, you cannot rob them. I don't know why. But this guy sells a lot of rare items that are really good. I might come back here to buy some of those other things, but for now, the important stuff are these rare gems and these crafting components, including the Beldurel, Blue Diamond, and yeah, let's get some of these. A Frost Giant head. The King's Tier, the most important gem. Now with the Beldurel and the King's Tier, that will enable me to craft a Belt of Strength +8 and a Nymph Cloak or Cloak of Charisma +8 for Quora. Of course, I'm going to use the Belt +8 for the Captain himself, so he does as much damage as possible. I'm going to buy some of these Star Sapphires. That'll enable us to do +4 weapons or armor. We'll buy that just in case. Because you can create something that you're not going to use and just sell it. And it'll get you a lot more money than what you put into it. And we're going to need 2 of these leather hides for the cloak that we're going to make. And let's buy all the rest of the spell components that we can. See, I don't think we need a lesser magic bag. Now, I bought some of these Umber Hulk hides because I'm also going to craft an Umber Hulk tower shield for Kelgar, and he's actually going to do it. And that'll give him immunity to mind-affecting spells. And here's a girl named Joy, and she was dancing while everyone's leaving. She says she's doing it because she's trying to make people happy when they're obviously distraught for having to evacuate. So we tell her, well, go to Crossroad Keep. You can dance at the inn there. So she leaves, and we get 100 XP for that. Next time we show up in the inn, we'll see her there. No, I'm going the wrong way again. And over here, we got another stand. This guy's Bill Logan, but he really doesn't sell anything interesting here. Just a bunch of molds for crafting. And he also sells these weapons, mostly +3 weapons, a couple +4s. That one's a +5. A couple of other rare items. Nothing too impressive. I guess we can buy that for Quora.
Yeah?
I kind of liked it when she was shooting paralytic bolts. What's this? A mace? And we'll buy the piercing arrows for the Captain. It does extra piercing damage. The Brute. It's a scimitar +3, improves constitution and fortitude. And it's keen, so the threat range is doubled. So normally it's 18 to 20, so I'm guessing it would be like from 15 to 20 instead. However, it's not really that good to craft an item with keen on it, because you can have a spellcaster cast Keen Edge on your weapon, and it's the same thing, and you don't have to use up one of the 4 spots that you have for creating items. You can put up to like 4 enchantments on it. Actually, I think it's 3 enchantments here. I think it's 4 in the next one, Massive Betrayer. And if you go talk to this guy, it says Axel's not letting you in. But we're going to go back later because Axel will bite us to him. So let's go back to the keep. And here we are. And as we get closer, we see that Light of Heavens has now showed up. kind of a weird name, Light of Heavens.
Everyone, follow me.
So once again, before we talk to her, we're gonna put buffs on.
Yes.
And I guess you could put shield on him.
I believe so.
It helps to have a high armor class and stone skin when you fight her. Okay, now let's bless. Now, bless is put on her too, so I don't think that's really fair. But it really doesn't make that much of a difference, so let's just engage in combat. So she'll bow, and then we're going to go invisible so we can get a sneak attack on her. Alright, we got a critical hit sneak attack. I love it. Now, apparently, she is not holding back at all for this battle, so she wants to know if you can defeat her. And she won't help you unless you can defeat her. Alright, we got another critical hit. She's almost gone. Alright, so we've completed it. And now she offers her service, so what can you do? Oh, okay, so you're going to be a sergeant, huh? Great. So now when we go back to Kana, we can assign her to do something. And now let's talk to Penton, and we'll tell him that we found some new ore. So he'll give us a finder's fee, and he'll take off. And I think we will go take care of Sydney Natal next. So, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and tenga un buen día.